She had a terrible time. The town hated her.
She was not the hero to many people. She was somehow the devil incarnate.
She was called that awful woman by her neighbors and that atheist mother by newspapers across the country. Her friends stopped returning phone calls rather than risk speaking with her. She was branded a communist, and the Illinois state legislature nearly stopped her and her husband from ever working at the state university again. She received up to 200 letters a day, some of the writers claiming they would pray for her, many wishing for much worse.
They heard this down in Piggly Wiggly down there in Main Street. They're going to lynch you. Oh, I said, is that all?
All because, in 1945, Vashti McCollum, a young mother of 3 from Champaign, Illinois, would file a historic lawsuit that would forever change the relationship between religion and public schools in America.
It has been listed as the foundation case for prayer in school and religious education in school.
What McCollum did was it endorsed a view of the First Amendment that pushed public life and religion into separate spheres, and divided by this wall of separation. I think public opinion polls show that a majority of Americans say they think the term "a wall of separation between church and state" is written into the text of the First Amendment, and of course it's not. It's an idea, it's a metaphor that is contestable, but it's one that the Supreme Court put the weight of the Constitution behind in the McCollum decision.
All cases involving the crossing of the line regarding establishment of a religion, creches on public property, 10 Commandments in public buildings and on public property,
Put it back!
prayers in the schools and this sort of thing, all these stem from the McCollum case. That's basically the significance of the case.
The case would shine a national spotlight on this small central Illinois town, turning Vashti McCollum into an unlikely champion of the separation of church and state.
What courage it must have taken for a mother and her young children to stand up to that and say, this is something that you can't do. You cannot bring God into the public school.